Hello White School, welcome back to our tutorial. Today we're going to continue our lesson about color mixing. Also, with this lesson, you can learn about atmospheric perspective, meaning things in front of you are darker and when they get further away, means they get lighter. So this is when the lesson of color mixing comes in. So first, I'm going to draw a few mountains using my Sharpie. And then, once we're done, then we're gonna mix paint and paint our mountains, okay? So we're gonna go from dark, from the closest to you, it's gonna be the darkest, and then the further away, it gets the lightest, okay? All right, so let me move this out of the way so I have more room to draw. And then, I'm gonna use my Sharpie to draw just a few hills or mountains. So this is going to be my closest one to our eye level, right? So it's gonna be our first mountain. And then the second one, maybe we can go this way, a little taller, okay? And then it gets further down and levels off like that. So far we have 1, 2, right? I might do one more, maybe going this way. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then the sky could be just a light blue, all right? So now we're gonna go start with our colors. So I have blue and white acrylic paint right here. And we're gonna start with the lightest, so that means the furthest away from you. So this is gonna be the sky, and then mountain, 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 okay? So this is going to be the closest mountain to you, it's gonna be the darkest, and then medium, light, and then lightest, which is the sky. So what you do, just get a little bit of a dab of blue, like this. It's all you need, okay? Because blue is strong. The darker the color, the stronger. And then just mix it with your white. And you'll start seeing it, the blue mixing in it, but very, very lightly, okay? See that? Now it's turning, right? Into a very, very light blue. Just make sure you don't see any streaks. Mix it all the way and just like that, okay? There, see that? So super light, right? And then go ahead and paint the sky, which is going to be your lightest, the top part of your paper. And just make sure you stay in your border. And again, remember what we learned about making sure all your white spots are covered. A little bit more. And smooth everything out. Try not to have any bumps with your paint, and just level everything smooth. Okay, almost done. Okay, so now we have our sky, which is the lightest part of our painting. And then we're just gonna get darker and darker as we get closer to the end. So this thing needs to be darker than this, and all we have to do is just continue adding blue. So again, just get like a little bit of scoop, like that. You don't need too much, and mix it again. And make sure all your paint is all mixed in and no streaks, okay? Making sure it's all consistent and even. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. And let's see how this looks, okay? So this is going to be the paint for the mountain furthest away from your eyesight, okay? So it's going to be the lightest mountain out of the group. But it's still darker, right? Than the sky, which is what we want. Okay, so I'm staying within my lines. making sure all my white spots are filled in. And then after that, just make sure all your paint bumps are smoothed out. Okay, almost done. And there it goes. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the next mountain, which is this part right here. And once again, try to be consistent and get the same amount of paint every time, okay? So about this much that I scooped last time, so I'm trying to make it as even as possible, okay? And what do you do next? That's right, just add it to your current one and just mix. And it's gonna get darker and darker as we keep adding blue to it. Making sure all my paint are evenly mixed, no streaks, right? And there, I think that's good. Okay, let's try it, see how it looks. Okay, so the second one's gonna be darker than this. Yes, perfect. Okay, once again, try to stay within your lines and cover all your white spots, right? And smooth it out in the end. Make sure you don't have any paint bumps. Need more paint. And this is going to be our middle mountain, which is going to be darker than the first. Okay, a little bit more, and this should be good to go. There we go, our second mountain is done. I'm just smoothing it out, make sure everything's filled in. All right, so now, last is the mountain closest to us, right? Which is right here. And that's going to be the darkest because the closer the mountain to you, the darker it is. So that's called atmospheric perspective. And then with this, you can either use a straight blue or grab some more, the same amount of paint, right? And just add it to your leftover paint. And that should be your darkest mountain. And if you want it darker, you can always add more. It's really up to your preference, okay? So let's see. Let's add a little bit more and see how that works. Okay, I think that's good. Mixing it properly, making sure no streaks, and it's all even. All right, let's try this out and see how it looks, okay? Last mountain, which is closest to you, should be your darkest. Good, perfect. Stay within my lines. No white spots. And smooth out all your paint bumps. Awesome, that looks good. Just smoothing it out. Try to use my paint, all of it, because I don't want it to go to waste. Okay, perfect. And there you go, guys. You just learned how to do an atmospheric perspective using mountains in the sky. Cool, huh? All right, so now we're gonna let this dry. Bring this paper to our next class and we'll add to it. And you should get this on your next card. And that's it for today. Have a good one, guys, and take care and be safe. Bye.